Hey, family, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Messages in the Madness with George truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. I thank y'all for popping in, stopping in, sharing some time with me. It's the last broadcast of 2025. I said I was thinking about it. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it tonight or not, but hey, here we are, and this is what we're going to do, okay? So I'm glad to see you, happy to see you. I hope you had a wonderful, fabulous, fantastic week. I hope you had a fantastic year. I'm just glad that you're here. So, hey, Mr. Ned, how you doing? Yeah, glad to see you. Hey, daughter, good to see you as well out there saving lives. Thank you for what you do. Brother August, good to see you. Thank you very much. Miss Marion, good evening, Matt. She says, good evening, Mad family. I know that's right. Hey, Annette, good to see you as well. Saw you on Facebook with your horses and everything. Baby sis, always great to see you. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Man, if you're in Missouri, today the weather, the temperature dropped. We left the house, it was 78 degrees. By the time we got back to the house, it was 48 degrees. 30-degree drop in 2 hours. And I just came in from outside. It's a little chilly. So yeah, winter's letting y'all know. No, I ain't gone. I'm still here. Yeah. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Yeah, I'm still here. That hawk is out there. 22. Let's get into it tonight. The message is bring the light, love, and lunch into 2026. That's what the message is tonight, and I want y'all to work with me tonight because, like I say, tonight may be a little longer message, but I'm gonna make it worth your while. I guarantee it. Okay. So make sure you hit like, love, share the message, please, and thank you. And here we go. Again, 2025 tried us. It did. But it tried all of us. But see, some of us, it tried in ways that we didn't even share with other people in our lives. We kind of kept it to ourselves. And a very close family member sent me something this evening. And what they sent me was I'm trying to get something going over here. Okay, thank you. I think it's going. But yeah, they sent me something, but they don't realize that they sent me a song, but they didn't realize that I know the song and I know the song well because it's been in my heart since 2020, since 1999, somewhere in there. And the song is by Yolanda Adams. It says "Still I Rise." But the lyrics, and I want you to take these lyrics, and I'm not going to sing it to you because you definitely don't want that. But I just want you to take this verse with you. It says, "Shattered, but I'm not broken. Wounded, but time will heal. Heavy the load, the cross I bear. Lonely the road I trod, I dare. Shaken, but here I stand. Weary, still I press on. Long are the nights, the tears I cry. Dark are the days, no sun in the sky. Yes, yet still I rise. Never to give up, never to give in against all odds. Yet still I rise. High above the clouds, at times I feel low, yet still I rise. And they sent that to me, and I'm like, yep, I know it. I know it very well because it was a part of my life, uh, part of what I was going through, part of what I went through. Because, see, 2025 tried us, and yet still we all rose. We're still here. So, again, hey, Miss Charlotte, Brother Jerry, good to see you. And August says, wind blew the hair off. Yeah, it did. But still, we rose. We're still here. 2025 tried us. It tested our patience, our faith, our relationships, our finances, our health, our optimism, and in some cases, our last good nerve. Our last nerve 2025 got on. For a lot of people, 2025 did not come gently. It kicked the door in, knocked stuff over. Yeah, it came in like a bull in the china cabinet, and then had the audacity to ask, "So what you gonna do now? What you gonna do about it?" 2025 came in like a badass. And yet, here we are. Yet, still we rise. We're going to bring the light and the love, and we're going to, and lunch. That's what we're bringing in 2026. We are still standing, people. We're breathing, showing up, hoping, still loving. That means a lot. That alone means a lot sometimes. It really does. Once you think about it, that means something. This is the last show of 2025, and I do not want to drag the weight of this year into the next one. I want us to carry the lessons, not the bitterness, not just the lessons from Messages in the Madness, but the lessons that you learned in 2025. I want those to go with you, not the bitterness. Remember, we talked last week about leaving that trunk in the luggage in the luggage thing, because you can't take it on Spirit Airlines. I want us to bring the wisdom, not the wounds. And most importantly, I want us to walk into 2026 with intention. That's why tonight's message is called Bring the Light, Love, and Lunch into 2026. Okay, yeah, I know. Some of y'all are already confused. Light, you like light and love. I get that. But lunch? Why lunch, Longhorn? Because see, 2026 is going to require work, real work. Not just hoping things get better, not just wishing, not just posting quotes and calling it growth as we do on social media. We're going to need some gas. We're going to need some fuel. We're going to need some rocket fuel. Lunch is not about food. The lunch I'm talking about is preparation, energy. Lunch is about showing up ready to do what needs to be done. That's what I'm talking about when I say lunch. You do not work a full day on empty. You do not fight battles on fumes, and you do not shine light consistently if you are burnt out, bitter, and starving emotionally. So yes, we will be bringing lunch. 2026, we bringing light, love, and a lunch, because we're going to whoop your ass. So we used to say, yeah, you better bring your lunch. That's what I'm talking about. Jerry says, I was tested till the brink, and I made the crazy choice to change. Original plan did not come together, but new plans has me set for 2026. Still you rise, Jerry. Still you rise. That's right, August. Walk in, head held high. I was upstairs shining my boots, getting ready for my last assignment of 2025. And I'll shine my boots because I'm going to walk in, because the last thing 2025 going to see of me is the heel of my shine boots. Because I'm going to be ready. I'm bringing the light and love, and I'm bringing lunch. I'm bringing nourishment. I'm bringing rest, boundaries, self-care that actually works, bringing support, bringing humor. Yeah, I'm bringing the laughs. I'm bringing accountability, and so are you. Because the mission in 2026 is not survival. The mission is to make an impact in your life. Let me share, I'm just going to call it a general story, because these stories help us see ourselves without feeling attacked. There was a person I once knew who worked hard. They showed up every day. They did what was expected of them. From the outside, it looked like they were moving forward. That's what it looked like. But the truth was they were exhausted, not physically exhausted, emotionally exhausted. They had spent years pouring into everyone else, doing for everybody else, saying yes when they wanted to say no, showing up strong when they were really falling apart. They were carrying responsibility without relief. There was no relief. They kept telling themselves, I'll rest later. I'll deal with it later. I'll fix me when things slow down. I'll sleep when I'm dead. But things never slowed down. One day, something small happened. Nothing major, nothing dramatic. A conversation, a moment, and it broke them. Not because the moment was big, but because they had been running on empty for too long. That was the wake up call. We've all had that. Now, this person, they realized something powerful. Light requires fuel, love requires energy, and impact requires preparation. They didn't need a new life. They needed a new way of showing up in life, in their life, showing up in their life already. The life they already had, they needed a new way to show up in that. That's what they needed. So they started doing something simple. They began refueling on purpose, not by accident, on purpose. Do you hear me? On purpose. Um, let's see. Something just happened over here. Okay, sorry. Somebody said something to me on LinkedIn. They protected their time. They stopped explaining their boundaries. They chose rest without guilt. They let go of people who only showed up to take. And slowly their light came back. They weren't being loud, not flashy, but steady. That's when they learned the lesson that carried them forward. You can't shine consistently if you refuse to refuel intentionally. And that's why lunch matters. Love is one thing, light is another, but you got to have that lunch. You got to refuel. Because, see, you can't burn bright on low fumes. Light does not argue with darkness. Light don't do that. Like what you talking about? I don't argue with you, darkness. Light does not, it don't argue with darkness. It just says, I'm light and I'm here. Light just shows up and it do what it do. It does what it does. It do what it do. And it clocks it. I can't believe I just did that. It clocked it. Some of us spent too much of 2025 trying to convince people who were living in the dark to change. Trying to explain ourselves to folks committed to misunderstanding us. Trying to dim our, they were trying to dim our light so we would not make others uncomfortable. We did that. We dimmed our lights so we would not make other people uncomfortable. That stops in 2026. It must. You do not owe the world a dimmed version of you. Let your lights shine. You owe the world your authenticity, your integrity, your presence. Bring your light. Bring it. Loud and proud. Bring your light. Annette says we need to come together and reclaim before we lose everything. And you're right, Annette. You're right. But do your part with you. Bring your light. Bring your love and pack a damn lunch. because it's not going to be an easy fight, but it's going to be worth it. I guarantee you, it's going to be worth it. Jerry says, I got up from the table that no one wanted to sit and eat with me. They only wanted me to clear the table. Then you was at the wrong table, bro. Yeah, you was at the wrong table. I got somebody over on LinkedIn that tells me, I want to see who that is. Brother Brock's, good to see. He says, if you practice humility, loud doesn't exist. And you're right, it doesn't. Being humble. You can't make one change, then and they need to want to change. And you're right about that too. Bring your light. Hey, daughter, she said, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, baby. Let it shine. Love in 2026 is not weak love. It is strong love, honest love, accountable love, love that tells the truth, love that sets boundaries, love that walks away when necessary. Sometimes you got to walk away. Love that forgives without forgetting lessons. And yes, sometimes that love is going to whoop somebody's ass. It's going to whoop somebody's attitude with kindness, consistency, and confidence. It's going to do it. Sometimes some folks just need a good ass whooping. I'm not talking physically. I'm talking, yeah. We're going to whoop negativity with joy. We're going to whoop bitterness with peace. We're going to whoop hate with compassion. We're going to whoop ignorance with grace. Not because we're weak, because we're not weak. We're a long way from being weak. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, baby. We are not weak. But because we are strong enough to choose better. Yeah. Before we close this year out, slow this moment down. Endings do matter. 2025 shaped us. It did. It really did. Brock says light is seen and experienced plus followed. Yes, it is. You're right, Jerry. Some people need an uppercut of positivity. They need to be drop kicked with it. Let me tell you, man. 2025 shaped us. Every disappointment taught us something. Every time somebody let us down, it taught us something. And we did a show early in the year saying it's always something. It's always something. And there will always be something. But it can't stand in our way. We got to just handle it and keep moving. Every delay defines us, or it refines us. Yeah. Every loss clarified what really mattered. When we lost something and we really examined it, we were able to figure out what really, really mattered to us. Every win reminded us what is possible, especially when we didn't know it was possible, when we didn't think it was possible, when we didn't see a way, and there was a way made out of no way. I could speak on that endlessly. Those lessons are not baggage. They're tools. They're tools. So let's slow this down for a moment. This part isn't about me talking. It's about you listening to yourself. I want you to think about this past year honestly. Think about it. Just think about it honestly. You ain't got to do it now, but later on, think about it. No performing, no pretending, no minimizing. Just be truthful with yourself and ask yourself quietly, what did 2025 take out of me? Not in a dramatic way, in a real way. Was it patience? Was it trust? Was it energy, peace, joy? What did it take out of you? Then ask yourself this. What did 2025 teach me? Hmm. Not what hurt, what it taught. Because pain without reflection becomes bitterness. Pain with reflection becomes wisdom. Now, one more question, and this one matters. What are you carrying into 2026 that you no longer need? Think about that for a second. Brock says 2025 is soon to be in the rearview mirror. Let it go. And you're right. We got to let it go. Take the wins, take the wins, the love and the knowledge with you. Leave the bitterness behind. So let's go back to my question. What are you carrying into 2026 that you no longer need? Some of us are carrying guilt that's not ours. Some of us are carrying responsibility that was never assigned to us. Ooh, we talked about that. Some of us are carrying expectations that don't even fit who we've become. You don't have to answer aloud. Just be honest with yourself. You can lie to me all day long, but don't lie to you because you know when you're lying. You see, because you cannot step into a new year with intention while holding on to things that drain you. Well, you cannot step into a new year with intention while holding on to things that drain you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. You cannot. You could try. Jerry says, my bucket of bullshit will be empty. Amen. I'm with you, bro. Empty it. Pour it out. Let it go. This is where light begins. This is where love gets clearer. You're right. Always be honest with yourself. This is where lunch becomes necessary. You're going to need that fuel. So I hope you pack a lot of what you like to eat because you're going to need it. Pause. Breathe. Let that truth settle in. You're right. It needs to move on. It does, Annette. You don't have to become a new person in 2026. You just have to be more intentional. You have to be a more intentional version of who you already are. Keep your humor, keep the compassion, keep your grit, keep the empathy, keep the faith, set your boundaries, and keep the courage. Whatever you lost in 25 did not take you. It didn't take you. You're still here. You still in your right mind. You still have the use of your body, your arms, your legs. You still, your mind. You're right. If you're not honest with yourself, You see, I'm gonna need some Tupperware. Whatever was taken did not take you, and you are who we need. You are who we love. You are who we need around. Your value is intact. Your purpose is alive. Your future is still unwritten. Oh, it's written, but you ain't read them pages yet. You don't know. You have yet to see the wonders that are still in store for you. She says, my intentional being could fly on a broom. Wow. So ask yourself, people, what am I willing to let go of? What are you willing to let go of, people? What am I committed to protecting? Yeah, what are you willing to protect? Where do I need to show up with more intention in your life? Your focus. Where do you need to focus more in your life? Ask yourself. Because you see, light requires responsibility. Love requires discipline. And lunch requires planning. We're not entering 2026 empty. We are entering prepared. Oh, we going to be ready. We packing the light. We bringing extra batteries for the light. We bringing the love. We bringing so much love. If we got to borrow some love, we doing that too. And we bringing Tupperware because we bringing lunch, smoked turkey, all that. Because we gonna need it. We gonna have vitamin B12 shots, whatever it is we need. We bringing that into the new year because we gonna need that energy. And what I need you to do, please, here, hold on, before I tell you what I'm gonna ask you to do. Let me read this from Jerry. He says, I let go of trying to prove myself to people who did care that I was there, who did not, okay, I'm saying they did not care that I was there. I was only there to make them look good. Yeah, I got that, Jerry. I understood. Here's what I need you to bring with you. Here's what I need you to be prepared to do. Be prepared to love better. Shine brighter. Work harder at whatever it is that you feel like you need to work on. And only you know what that is. But be prepared to work harder on you in your relationships or whatever else is in front of you. Prepare to protect your peace. Prepare to be intentional with your energy. August says, I need to give more to my own love. And you're right, you do. So, yes, bring the light, bring the love, bring the lunch. We are not just hoping for a better year. Damn it, we are going to build one. That's what I need you to keep in mind. At 2026, we're going to bring it because 2025, it knocked us down, but still, we rose. We rose above it. We're still here. We still doing it. Now, I started off the show with some lyrics from a song that really meant a lot to me. And like I say, the person that sent it to me is somebody that's near and dear to me. but they did not know that this song really meant a lot to me because in '99, I probably wore this CD out. Now the next verse that really speaks volumes to me says, "Sometimes I'm troubled, but not in despair. Struggling, I make my way through. Trials, they come to make me strong. I must endure. I must hold on." Then the chorus of this is, "Yet still I rise, never to give up, never to give against all odds. Yet still I rise, high above the clouds. At times I feel low. Yet still I rise above all my problems, above all my eyes can see, knowing God is able to strengthen me, to strengthen me." Take that with you because it's real. It's real. I know. Because, like I said, yeah, it came out in '98, but '99, that was my anthem. That was my anthem. I remember one time I was riding down the highway and I was listening to that CD, and I guess I'll just say the word got me. And I had to pull over because I started crying while I was driving. And I had to, I just had to, I had to pull over because, like I said, I was crying so hard I couldn't see. So if you don't know the song, go find it. It's called "Still I Rise" by Yolanda Adams. People, I love y'all. Yeah, I said it. I love y'all. And I thank you and I appreciate you. And the reason I even do what I do, I don't do it for the followers. I don't do it to go viral. I do it because I really, really believe that what's being said needs to be said, and whoever hears it needs to hear it. And I speak to you in my true voice. I do. 2025, I'd like to call it something else, but I'm being polite. But it was a rough one. Not just for me, but for we. So with that, I hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. I want to bid you a Happy New Year. Yeah, and correct those that say New Year's. That drives me nuts, but it's New Year. Yep, that's right. Happy New Year, Madness family. I thought about doing a B-side. I haven't did a B-side chat in a while. I thought about doing one tonight. But with everything that I have, I bid you grace, mercy, love, and favor, and that your name is spoken positively in rooms that you are not in, and that you remember your affirmations. Maybe go back and read your gratitude guide, your gratitude journals, and remember why it's so important for you to be here. That's all I got. Unless y'all got something else for me tonight, I think I'm going to get out of here. I got a whole mess behind me. I just put together a new desk for all that. Anyway, I just put together a new desk. Mr. Net helped me out. Happy hangover. Wish the whole group Happy New Year's. May Orange be moving on. I know that's right. Love you and all my mad family. Happy New Year. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. What the baby says, another powerful message, wishing you and everyone a fantastic week ahead. And don't forget to pack that lunch. That's right. Pack that lunch. Pack that lunch. Happy New Year to you too, Miss Charlotte. So I'm gonna say what I always say. I love you. God loves you. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Mm. Hug them kids. Give them a hug from me. Respect our vets. If you like this message, please like, love, and share. Um, this is Vernon Longhorn Davis, and this has been another episode, and the last episode of Messages in the Madness for 2025. Looking forward to seeing you in the new year. God bless you. See you in 2026. $2.